Good morning. It is dark in here today. I don't know if you can really tell. I got some lights on, but it's not the brightest. We are getting a bunch of rain. We're gonna go outside and check our rain gauge and see. I think we got around 2 inches of rain. Yeah, it's pretty dark over here. So we've closed off a bunch of windows because we're gonna be relocating windows, and they're blocked off for now till we get the windows in. And it is cloudy outside, so we do not have a lot of light in here. So we need to come up with a good lighting system in here while we are building. So if you guys have any recommendations, leave it down below. We'd appreciate it. But let's go outside and see how much rain we got. The old trusty true 5-gallon bucket rain gauge. Let's see. Wow. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's see if you can see it. 3 inches. Nice. They were calling for just over an inch, like 1.25 inches, 1 4/10. That is awesome because we need it. They're saying this is the driest summer on record for the last 131 years. So yeah, it is nice to have rain here finally. We got about an inch a week or two ago, but the ground just absorbed that like that, so the rivers didn't come up. So it's nice to see some brooks and rivers running right now. So 3 inches. I like that. We should check the basement out and see how that is doing, because that's a lot of rain. Got my iPhone on. Let's turn this on. We got some rain coming in. Where's it coming in? It's still coming in the bulkhead and over here somewhere. Okay. Somewhere over here. It might all be the bulkhead coming in here, going this way. I think it's all coming in the bulkhead here, going this way, and then going that way. Coming in the bulkhead here, going over here, going that way. And then we have some water coming in over here, right at the ground level, right there. That could use to be sealed up. I think that's the only area it's coming in is right there. And then it's coming down this way. Oh, we got some, I don't know if you guys can see that. A little bit coming in there, there. Nothing crazy. There. The bulkhead, I mean, it's wet in here for sure. You can tell that this is where a lot of the water's coming from, but the big leaks, I sealed up. It's just wet. So there's a few things that we can do to solve all of this, which we planned on doing anyways. There's no gutters on the back of the house, so I plan on putting gutters up there. Not right now though, so having gutters up there, that'll take care of all of this because this is all water from rain. Same with over there. And the big area it's leaking in right now is the bulkhead. We fixed it up, but we're still getting water in there. We plan on removing the bulkhead and building a room over it with a roof. So that'll keep the water in from the bulkhead. So that should take care of all of the water once we get the bulkhead replaced and gutters up, but that'll be next year. So it's good to know there is water coming in, but not a ton. I mean, considering we got 3 inches of rain overnight, we'll probably get more throughout the day seeping in the ground, but this is just all runoff water from the roof, so we'll keep an eye on it. So I feel good about that. We do have a floor drain right there. You can see it, and we do have a dehumidifier. So water coming in the basement is not the end of the world because we got a place for it to run out and a dehumidifier so it doesn't get nasty down here. We just don't want any water coming in. So we can use this for storage. Yesterday I had an appointment to get to and we were trying to beat the rain, getting this all closed back in and weather tight. I've got to put a 2x4 here and here and then one there. So I'm gonna do that right now before I forget again. And we'll get that done and then that will be ready for a window. That's done. Now we can move on. We can't work outside today doing more of this work. So we're gonna move on to another project. So we're gonna come back upstairs and work on the upstairs now. We haven't been up here since we've had everything spray foamed. This is where it all started. If you guys are just new to the channel, when we bought the farm, there was a little bit of an old water leak right here in this bedroom ceiling. So we came in here planning on fixing that, and we did that. We just found a whole bunch of stuff. We'll leave it at that. If you want to go back, I'll have a link down below to the playlist that shows everything that we had ran into. And then we started coming further and further, like, okay, we got to gut the whole upstairs. And then we're getting everything gutted. This bedroom floor is a little wavy, so I'm like, okay, we're waiting for the spray foam guys to come. We're gonna go downstairs, pull out the ceiling below, and find out what's going on. And then that just turned into a whole nother thing, and we ended up having to gut the whole house. So we got spray foamed up here, and then we've been busy downstairs gutting and just cleaning out, replacing floor joists, redoing the office floor, and that's the office over here. Well, now we need to work on the bathroom. The bathroom up here, we are going to change. Let me get some measurements. This bathroom originally had a vanity right here, a stand-up shower right here, and a toilet. It was kind of on the tight side, and it's still going to be a smaller bathroom, but right now it measures inside 76 inches, and we're going to go 96 inches. We need to bump this wall out another 20 inches, almost 2 feet. So we're gonna bring the wall to the 8-foot mark, and then we can get a tub up here, a toilet, and a sink. We're not gonna put a shower up here. The shower is gonna be in the downstairs bathroom. I thought maybe you'd water it all out of it. All right, so we got to remove our wall and replace our wall, but not only do we got to replace the wall, we got to take all the floor out and replace the floor. The old floor has water damage in the shower area, and we want to tear it all out and put new down. Before I do that, I might as well take out our old stink pipe, because we're going to be replacing the old cast iron with PVC. I'm going to cut it here for now, and then later on I'm going to cut the cast iron probably here once I have a way to suspend it, and we'll go PVC from here down. I don't want to mess up the roof penetration. We're going to leave that alone, so we'll just put a coupler in. So we're going from cast to PVC from here down. So I'm going to cut this all out and remove it in chunks, because this stuff is heavy. All right, it's a poopy job, but somebody's got to do it.
Why, is poop going to come out of that?
No, but it's where it goes to, is the septic tank.
Do you need like a diamond saw or something?
Sawzall blade I'm using right now is a carbide tooth one. It's for wood with nails in it. And I have cut the cast iron before, and it cut super slick. That was just for steel, and I broke that one.
Oh yeah, you did.
We're gonna go run out, get a carbide tip Sawzall blade for metal only. That cuts the cast iron pipe easy. We're also going to get a rubber boot that goes from cast iron to 4-inch PVC. And then we also want to get a rubber cap that we can put on there. When we're all said and done, we can cap off this pipe in the basement so we don't have any smells coming in the house. So we're going to go run out, see what we can find. Because there's always something you need, it seems like.
Here we go again. Bigger ones over here. Oh, those are coupling.
4 to 4. I don't know if they make. So like this is 4 to 4.
So don't break it. There's only one.
I don't know about you, but right now, this is my favorite time of the year, fall. Means perfect time to be in the great outdoors, hunting, fishing, fall foliage, hiking, just so many different reasons to get outside. One of the great things about it is being able to wear long sleeve denim shirts and just enjoying the crisp fall air. And Poncho, they have got you covered with their new denim shirts. They are super comfortable right out of the package. You know, sometimes you get denim shirts and they're just stiff and they take forever to break in. Well, Poncho's denim shirts are like your favorite comfortable shirt that you've had for years that you just got out of the package. I don't know about you guys, but I love this time of the year. I love the crisp mornings. I love the cool afternoon. I love the sun shining on me. And I love to be able to dress up a little bit more comfortable, long sleeve shirts, and this new Poncho denim green shirt. I'm loving it. This has become my new comfy go-to shirt. And I like it even better now that it's fall and I can wear it whenever I want to. Just out here enjoying the pond. Trying to find some of the trout, but for some reason, they're hiding from me. They don't want to be on the dinner plate. I guess I don't blame them. If you're looking for your new favorite fall outdoor shirt, check out ponchooutdoors.com. They don't only have these denims, they got flannel and so much more. These shirts are comfortable right out of the package. It's like your favorite shirt that you've had for 10 years and maybe you've grown out of. I wouldn't know. I don't want to talk about that. But they're going to feel like that shirt used to right out of the package. It's perfect. So if you guys want to grab yourself a comfortable shirt, check out ponchooutdoors.com/Lumnah. And then right now you're going to get $10 off your first order and free shipping. I want to thank Poncho Outdoors for sponsoring today's video. I'm going to stay out here for a little bit longer, enjoy the peacefulness, see if I can find any of our trout, and then we're going to get back to the project. All right, they only had one, so we can't break it. All right, let's try this one. Like butter.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but a lot
maybe
better.
not like butter, but it cuts it pretty good.
A tough piece of steak.
Right.
Well,
Like
what are you going to do to keep that from falling?
Like some beef jerky.
Yeah.
Just snap it at the very end.
You got it? I was
I
coming
am.
over to grab it.
It's actually a clean pipe.
That's nice.
I mean,
That's a
that would
surprise.
just always vent from there to there.
Are you surprised by that?
I didn't know if it'd be all nasty inside, so that lets me know that by putting a boot on this and going to PVC, we're in good shape because it's not all rusted in there.
Awesome.
So, but from here down has had a ton of poop in it over the years.
Oh.
This part from here up was just all vent. Now from here down below would have been sewer too and vent. It's gonna
You
be
should
kind
put
of
a suit
shitty.
on.
We have a lot of experience here with pretty poopy stuff here. This one's gotta be fun. I gotta cut the copper out. And then I have a piece here and a piece there.
One cut done.
One cut done. The easy stuff. Now I'm getting into some rusty slurp. You don't even want to see all the hair and stuff in there.
Hair?
Like clogs.
Don't show me. Oh. Stop.
Okay. So that's broke free now. Now I gotta figure out the best way to get that down because that thing is gonna weigh a little bit. All right, I know this is gonna be awkward and heavy. Oh yeah. Not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Ew, I'm glad I got gloves on because there's a big old glob of hair or something in there. Gross. Oh. And then I should be able to do this. I do believe. Yep. Snap it off. There we go. So I burnt up the Milwaukee blade. I had 1, 2, 3 cuts. Started my 4th one. I really only got 1 good cut out of it. This is a Lennox we just put on there, carbide for heavy metal. That cut really good. Let's see how it does on the 2nd cut. We'll keep going. There we go. That thing's pretty much plugged. Dryer sheet maybe? That pipe is the biggest reason we needed to replace everything. If you come over here, that line was all rotted and it was a cracking already. So that's what happens with cast iron, is it rots out or it gets plugged up really good because it starts rusting on the inside, then your hair and a bunch of stuff just gets stuck in there. But a lot of the times the pipe's like almost a 1/4 of an inch thick. Over here you were down to 1/8 inch. Try this other one. The Lennox one worked pretty good. We got, I don't know how many cuts we got out of it. We got probably 5. Definitely dull towards the end. Now we're gonna try a Bosch Edge for thick metal, but not carbide. We have at least 2 more cuts to make in cast, and we also gotta cut copper. So let's get this cast cut right here, see how it does. It feels like a dull carbide. So now I have a DeWalt carbide tipped one. Let's see how this one does. So the carbide tip cuts the cast iron like butter when it's sharp. The one that wasn't a carbide tip was cutting like the dull Lennox one that had already been used 5 times. So that's why I switched out. Okay, 1 more cut.
All right.
Then I'll let you carry this all outside.
Okay. Taking the rest of my life.
Watch your toes.
I'm so glad that's done.
Now it's the hard part. Carrying it all out. And look at that.
Nice, nice.
So this one must be, now we don't got to worry about any more poop juice escaping into the house. Well, we got a good bucket full of cast iron pipe. Putting the new T3025 to work. It did good. I don't know what the weight is of that material, but I'll tell you what, moving those pipes by hand, there's some weight there. So yeah, I'm gonna stack them up out here, over here for now, until we do a scrap metal run, get them out of the way. All right, we just got another load of chips dropped off. I like stacking them in the bigger pile so they're not spreading out. So that way when the tree guys come, or if they come again, they can just back right up and they're not having an issue with like everything sprawling out on them. So I'm gonna stack this up. I think that did pretty good. That stacked the pile super high. I had it in low gear to do it. I would spin the tires a little bit. I mean, we just got 3 inches of rain and it's a short wheelbase, so that makes sense. But I mean, that pushed good. Didn't have a problem pushing. Now with all the rough plumbing cut out, we can remove the old drain and the old toilet flange. Oh, maybe we gotta, that's still screwed in. Yep, hold up. All right, now we can remove all this stuff. Got it. Ripping out the walls, ripping out the floor. I was hoping to save the underlayment. It's all gonna come out.
Yeah, it doesn't look too good.
Yep.
Water
So
damage?
Yeah,
Ooh.
water damage. This is where the shower was. So I knew that this board was kind of wet and here was wet, so I was hoping we could take off just the top layer and put a second layer over the subfloor, the first subfloor. But I'm pretty sure that's all gonna come out.
Are you okay being on that?
Yeah, I'm fine being on it. It's really not that bad.
We just can't leave it.
We're just not gonna wanna leave it. So we're gonna have to take this all out. We're gonna take the first layer out. We're gonna figure out the perimeter of this new bathroom, mark it, and then we gotta cut the floor out over there so that this and that match.
We were just talking about how he wanted to keep the floor, and then he just basically took the top piece off, and it's not any good. So, or I mean, it could be fine, but we're not going to keep it like that. It's already, it needs to be replaced.
We're in this deep.
We're in this deep. We're going to keep going. So this, originally we were going to keep this bathroom and just do a toilet and a vanity, but I want a soaking tub. And we both now want a soaking tub, and we actually wanted to put it up right now so we can soak in it. But yeah, so if it doesn't get anything else in it at the moment, or when we get it completed, it's going to have a tub in it. Whether it has a toilet and a sink, that's to be seen. But the tub, 100%. I'm going to be fighting over the tub.
Right.
You want this one too?
Not right this second. That must have been where you got in and out of the shower. Yeah, it was. So coming in and out,
So it's not even under, it's just...
the edge of it, and then it got under the first layer of plywood. So what I'm thinking, and I thought about it before, when we do our bathrooms, when we did our bathroom last time, we had that blue roll-on stuff we put in the tile shower.
Yeah.
I think we roll that on the floor. It's a waterproofer. So that way, if you ever get water on your floor, that doesn't happen. I mean, it'd take an extra half hour per floor to roll it on and let it dry.
Right.
And then you can put your flooring on top of that. Especially at least right by your tub and your toilets. Because that's where like you get your water damage. You get a leak there or a leak here.
Or condensation from some toilets get condensation.
We'll just waterproof the whole floor and never have to worry about it. So now we got to figure out where we want our wall to go.
What is that line that you just made for?
This wall.
Okay, so there's going to be a wall in between here?
So yes, we have to because this wall is going to be where the stink pipe is.
Okay.
They set it back for the shower. We're not going to have a jot in. We don't need that.
Okay.
We're just going to go the straight wall here, that way to wherever we're going over there.
This thing comes out so hard. Hold on.
Got it tight?
Yeah.
All right, so that will be the addition to the bathroom. It stinks to have to move that whole wall for that, but it'll make it more usable for the vanity.
Well, it's going to be a tight bathroom anyway.
Correct. All right, now we can cut a 4-foot section of the first subfloor out. We're going to replace that, and then we're going to go over it with another layer of subfloor just in the bathroom. So this is 5/8 subfloor. We're going to put a layer of 5/8 back down in the area that's been damaged, and then we're going to go over that with a Vantex. We'll have a step up in here, but it won't be much, and it'll just be right in the doorway. We'll need a little threshold, and then we're going to figure out what we're going to want to do in the future for floor up here.
get back down. Your favorite stuff is back in stock.
We found some locally. Thank goodness. All right, let me get this glued in place.
You want me to grab the other side?
I like that. It's a little bit thicker. And that's where the wall's going to be anyway, so you're never going to notice that. I'm not sure my nails are long enough, so we're going to screw this down. I like it. Well, it feels good getting the floor in. It feels a lot stronger. We wanted to make sure it was strong enough for Gina's soaking tub. Can you vision it yet?
I'm starting to get a vision.
We still got our walls to build, but taking everything out, we were not expecting to find water damage down below. So having to do a couple of extra steps before we could put the new subfloor in. Slowed us up a little bit today, but it is going to be nice once it's all done. I know we keep saying that.
Yeah,
but
it seems to be the theme, but it is what it is.
when you get this deep into something, you got to keep going until it's right. So that's what we're doing. Every time you find something, you got to fix it. You can't leave it. So it feels good to have it done. We'll get the walls up later on, but this is where we got to end this video. So thanks for coming along on our farmhouse journey. You guys are a huge blessing to us and the farmhouse, and we'll see you right back here in the next video.
Bye.
Bye.